Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, 22 senators voted to kill devolution in this country. And we understand very well, this is a strategy by one William Samuel Ruto, the current person sitting in State House as the president. It is evident clear these senators were taking orders from the president. But again, William Samuel Ruto did not start now to deal with the issue of county governments. For him, he is a man who was against devolution, and he has proved for the shortest time he has been in power from the time he took over an oath of office. Just imagine, we are talking about county government that is yet to receive 3 months. Now we are talking about 4 months county disbursement. There is no funding for county government for about 4 months ago. Counties are dry. Now governors are going to the bank to take a loan which will attract interest so that they can manage to pay the county staff. That's where we are. So that already was a red sign from William Samuel Ruto. Now, beside this, I saw another bill that is coming through the Senate, not Senate, National Assembly, whereby now they are suggesting that in case any governor would want to make changes in terms of taxation, you have to consult the CS for finance. That means any proposal you want to pass, just imagine this one is a county government, whereby we have the county assembly, where MCS normally sit and discuss the matters concerning their counties. So you sit there discussing after you pass any amendment bill to do with the taxation. You now take it to a minister appointed by one William Samuel Ruto, Minister for Finance. That means if you are taking it to the Minister of Finance, you are literally taking it to William Samuel Ruto to either accept or deny or make changes according to how he wish. In that alone, William Samuel Ruto is stripping off governor powers. So governors are going to be powerless. It means you cannot do anything in your county, not unless you are seeking permission from the executive. Look at that. So, yani ni kama Ruto is just totally destroying devolution completely. Because you cannot have a governor who cannot have a say on a county where he is purported to be leading. Then the question people will be asking is, what is the work of county assembly? They have instruments of power. They have to pass laws which should be in line with the national laws, then run their county affairs. But now someone from executive want to disrupt activities in county governments. Sasa hizo mbili, suffocating resources, and number 2, coming to control the issue of taxing within counties. It explains the huge plan Ruto has to manage in killing devolution. As if that was not enough, like I said in the beginning, yesterday senators voted to destroy or kill or bury devolution in this country. Remember, before you spend the money, mimi nilifanya business studies lakini sijui mambo ya accounts, sikufanya hizo. But what I understand is that when you want to spend money, the first thing you do, you normally budget for that money. And you don't budget for the money that you already have in the pocket. You budget for the money that you anticipate to get. Then from there, you work towards your target in the budget to realize your budget plan. So that is normally what happened with the Senate or National Assembly. So first of all, they make a budget. Then they work towards that budget. So as we are talking now, Senate was voting on the 2024 county division revenue. So in that division revenue, we had a proposal of 385 billion shillings. But then, the amendment that needed to add more money to county government was suggesting 22 billion more, making it 407 billion Kenyan shillings. So, 22 senators just decided to vote a no for that bill. That means county government is going to lose whooping 22 billion shillings. Instead of 407 billion shillings, they're going to get 385 billion shillings. And Edwin Sifuna shared some of that information, which was also shared in the this is what he said. 22 senators allied to the Kenya Kwanza have voted against an amendment to the division revenue bill that would have seen counties receive 407 billion as opposed to the 385 passed by the National Assembly. Just imagine, senators are the ones who are supposed to defend devolution. National Assembly can never defend devolution because National Assembly is in fight with the Senate. Senate want to be the upper house, but National Assembly want to be in charge of controlling everything. Because of that, National Assembly will always be opposed to development in counties because they want money. Wakona tabia nayo wanasemanga NGO, CEO kitu yapo. So Senate is there to deal with the matters of county, defend the counties. But we are seeing senators wenye wamepewa visu vya kukuja kuua devolution. So 22 senators were given knife by William Samoei Ruto to come and kill devolution. And that is exactly what they did. This information also was shared in the Star. Weekend published. This information was also shared by the Star Weekend, which actually went further to publish a list of the 22 senators who voted against the proposal to increase fund to the county government. What they refer to as the list of 22 enemies of devolution. Look at that. So, and you know, the spirit of devolution was to see every county to develop as opposed to the sympathy of politics rightness. Yani lazima ukue side ya serikali ndio upate kitu. Lazima ukue unaimba mheshimiwa rais ndio upate. The spirit of devolution was against that kind of politics. It was to make Kenyans to understand that your revenue, as you pay through taxes, must be accounted to, and the services should be brought closer to you through county government, and the county government came in to bring equality, but not politicians who will be going for sympathy of political rightness. Sasa hawa watu sijui jameni wanatumia akili gani. Let us go through the list of these senators. We have to name them also here on this punchline so that people will also know them. This is the list of senators, and you will be surprised. Some senators are coming from asal areas. So you wonder, really? Huko mahali penye kumekaa miaka mingi hakujawahi ona maendeleo. Huko Isiolo, sijui Turukana, sijui, yani hata huko walikuwa wanapiga wakiunga hii mkono. So it is good you hear, if your senator is here, then before you come to your county areas and campaign, you people, you have to chase these people like Mburukenge from your area because they are your real enemies. Wacha pesa waletee governor kwa county afanye kazi. Kama governor atakula hii pesa, na yeye sasa ajipanga kufunguliwa mashtaka. Waache auditor general kuja afanya kazi yake, governor achukuliwe, afunguliwe mashtaka kama amekula pesa ya county. As simple as that. But governors must be given money. Here is the list of enemies of devolution. Number 1, Abbas Mohammed, Wajir County. Number 2, Abdullah Haji, Garissa County. Number 3, Fatuma Dulo, Isiolo County. Number 4, Samson Chirargei, Nandi County. Number 5, Aaron Cheriot, Kericho County. Number 6, Mohammed Chute, Marsabit. Number 7, Wakoli Wafula, Bungoma. Number 8, Stephen Lelengwe, Samburu. Number 9, Joe Nyutu, Muranga. Number 10, Joseph Githu, Lamu. Number 11, Karugo Tangwa, Kiambu. Number 12, Kadhuri Murugi, Meru. Number 13, Tabitha Kerocho, Nakuru. Number 14, Bone Khalwale, Mukora kabisa, Kakamega. Number 15, William Cheptumo, Baringo. Number 16, James Lomeno, Turukana. Number 17, Jackson Mandago, Wasingishu. Number 18, John Methu, Nyandarua. Number 19, Alexander Munyi, Embu. Number 20, Julius Mugo, West Pokot. Number 21, Hilary Singei, Bomet. Number 22, Wahome Wamatiga, Nyeri. These are the enemies of devolution. William Ruto amewapea kisu waue devolution, na hawajui walipigiwa kura kwa sababu walikuwa wakwe watetezi wa ugatuzi. Lakini hao ndio wamepewa kisu ya kwenda kuua ugatuzi, and they are doing it perfectly. Just look at someone like someone coming from Wajir, Marsabit, Isiolo. How do you vote against devolution? If it was not for devolution, Isiolo, Wajir, Garissa, Marsabit, Samburu, there will be nothing. There will be no development. But as of now, it is being seen as a county. Mnazaona vitu zikiendelea kule because devolution was brought here. Yani, it is surprising. West Pokot wako kwa hii maneno. We are lost. We are lost. So this is evidently clear that Ruto will finish devolution in case he is going to serve for the next 5 years. He has started. The plan for devolution was to give money to counties, reduce resources from national government, so that people will see return for their money. There will be equality in distribution of resources. Unajua wakati wa Moi, pesa ilikuanga kule juu. Ni upate maendeleo lazima ukuwe wewe ni rafiki ya Moi. Mkiwa opposition, you had nothing. Hata ukiwa kwa serikali na unaonekana wewe ufanye vizuri kazi na president, haupati kitu. That is where we have been. We have come all the way up to here. Now these people are taking us back to those eras. We are in a mess, and that's why people are saying that it is good we open this server so that we can understand who won this election before we will be putting Ruto to question. Maybe he's working for someone else. But again, this is another problem when you have someone in office who never believed in a constitution that people voted for. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.